Welcome back, Nerd Squad. My name is Roya Destroya, and this is Top 10 Nerd. So Avengers Infinity War has just come out, and a ton of people have seen it already. If you haven't, you may want to turn back now because there will be spoilers, of course, but don't forget to come back and watch this video when you're finished. Please and thank you. So among the majority of audiences who watched the film, many had to applaud the complicated but easy to understand storyline, the nuanced and well thought out villain, and the overall arc of the film that just keeps on giving. But lately some fans have also claimed the movie bears a striking resemblance to the works of anime, namely Dragon Ball. So we are going to go over these parallels and come to the conclusion in the end. Did Infinity War rip off Dragon Ball? Let's start off with our villain. In Infinity War we had Thanos the Mad Titan, conqueror of universes and commander of a fearsome army. Well, this sounds a great deal like Dragon Ball villain Frieza in a way. At his disposal, Thanos has an army known as the Children of Thanos. They're not actually his kids, of course, although he does play father figure to a few. Rather, they are disciples who fulfilled some kind of tactical purpose while Thanos murdered his way across the galaxy. On the other hand, we have the Frieza Force, the other villain's own galactic army. An army which serves to take over planets and auction them off to the highest bidder. So we've already got that whole I want to conquer the world and I'll have my people do it for me thing going on. The similarities go even further when considering the so-called drivers of each plot. In Infinity War, the Infinity Stones are what drive the plot. Everyone wants to find them, save them, and use them. In Dragon Ball, the role is played by the balls. Not only does the power imbued in these devices allow the wielder to conquer all, but their powers are also quite similar upon closer inspection. The Infinity Stones can control and manipulate time, thought, reality, and basically whatever they want. The Dragon Balls, on the other hand, don't quite have individual powers, but when you gather all of them together, you can make a wish to be granted, such as bringing someone back from the dead or being granted the gift of youth, all that fun stuff. And what was Thanos collecting the Infinity Stones for? To make a wish. A wish to wipe out half the population. Both stories also feature themes of sacrifice for the greater good of an endgame, as well as coming back from death or spiritual worlds to reverse what has been done. So, plot similarities aside, we get to the poster issue. I'm sure you guys have seen this by now, but this Infinity War poster and Dragon Ball Tournament of Power poster are so similar that you think one must have been a ripoff. Just look at that character placement, that color scheme. Audiences were quick to call Marvel ripoffs, but it turns out the Infinity War poster came out in the first 2 weeks of March, while the Tournament of Power poster was fan art paying tribute, which also came out about a week later after the Infinity poster. So what's the conclusion here? Yes, the villains have similar traits, and yes, the item of interest can be compared quite closely, but there are way too many works of literature and entertainment that follow the basic template of bad guy versus good guy in a race to collect important items before the other one does. For example, you can just look at the Horcruxes from Harry Potter or the Jewel Shards from Inuyasha. And now we know the poster was definitely not a copy. So Marvel fans rejoice, your movie is not a ripoff. That's all for today, kids. Let us know in the comment section below if you have any pressing questions in need of an answer. My name is Roya Destroya, thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe so you never miss another nerdy video.